I want to talk next about what's going on with children in Palestine because this is really disturbing. Ahmad Manasra was only 13 when Israeli forces arrested him. Now, after almost 10 years of reported torture and abuse, he is being released. In 2015, Ahmad and his 15-year-old cousin Hassan Manasra were accused of being involved in the stabbing of two Israelis in an illegal settlement in occupied East Jerusalem. Hassan was fatally shot by Israeli police. Ahmad was beaten, run over, and told to die by Israeli bystanders. Despite finding Ahmad did not participate in the stabbing, Israeli courts dragged out his trial and convicted him of attempted murder. He was sentenced to 12 years after his 14th birthday. His sentence was later reduced to 9.5 years. Israeli authorities have repeatedly placed Ahmad in solitary confinement and prevented his family from visiting him, which rights groups say violates international law, which once again we know that Israel doesn't care one single bit about international law. UN experts consider more than 15 consecutive days of solitary confinement to be torture. Lawyers say prison authorities have physically and psychologically abused Ahmad. He has also been diagnosed with severe depression and schizophrenia. Israel continued to deny appeals for early release despite his deteriorating mental health. Families say his treatment was a form of slow execution. As repeatedly reiterated to Israeli authorities, its ill-defined and overly broad counterterrorism law has led to far too many instances of arbitrariness and abuse. Ahmad's case is yet another morally and legally unjustifiable consequence of the law. In 2016, the Israeli Knesset passed a law allowing children as young as 12 to be charged as adults. These trials usually take place in military courts rather than civil ones. Palestinian minors in Israeli prisons report beatings, starvation, and medical negligence. An estimated 10,000 Palestinian children have been detained by Israeli forces over the past 2 decades. Many of them have been held without charge. And I've talked about this before, how Israel can hold you without charge indefinitely. And in America, we have certain rights, and in Israel, none of these things fly, yet they still like to call Israel a democracy when actually it's an ethno-apartheid state.